Moving on, first let's talk about volume of a pyramid. So the formula we're going to follow, I'm going to rewrite some of these for you. The volume is capital B times H divided by 3. What does capital B stand for?
Area.
Area of what?
I said first. Whatever.
Area of the base. Okay, so the area of the base is our capital B. Okay, and then the height, that's the height of the whole pyramid. It's from the middle of the base up to our point. Okay, that's the height of the pyramid. And then you divide by 3 since it's not a full prism. Okay, so let's apply to this example. We're following volume equals capital B times H divided by 3. So we need to find capital B. What is my base shape?
15 by 15 by 15 by 12.
Square. So shade your base shape. Okay. We want to find the area of that base shape. How do I find the area of a rectangle or a square?
Base times height.
Base times height. So what numbers do I plug in? What's the base and the height?
15. Well, the height's going to be like 12.
So just of this base shape, what's the base and the height?
15.
15 and 15. Yep. 15 times 15 is your 225.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what is the height of the whole thing? 12. So we found everything that we needed. Now we just need to plug it in. So we have 225 times 12 divided by 3. You want to multiply the top first. So we get 2,700 divided by 3. And then your answer is 900. What do I need with my answer?
You're like
Inches.
What's the label? Yep, inches cubed. So our volume of the pyramid is 900 inches cubed. Okay? Any questions over volume of a pyramid and how to use that formula? Okay, you've used part of that formula before. The only new part is the dividing by 3. Okay? Look at volume of a cone. For volume of a cone, we're going to follow V equals pi r squared h. And again, we're dividing that by 3. We did pi r squared h for cylinders. And since it's not a full cylinder, that's where we get that divided by 3. Okay? So what are the two things we need to know for volume of a cone?
Radius.
You know, radius and
Height.
height. So keeping that in mind, let's look at this example. So we're following pi r squared h divided by 3. What is the radius? Again, what's the definition of radius? It is 5.5. Half of the diameter, but what's the diameter?
The full thing.
The full length. So radius is half of the length of the circle, so that's where we get our 5.5. And then what's the height of the cone? 8. So now just take those two values and plug them in where they go. Some of us flipped them when we plugged them in. Make sure the radius goes in for the radius and the height goes in for the height. So we have 5.5 squared times 8 divided by 3. What needs to happen first?
exponents.
Exponents need to happen first. So we have pi times 30.25 times 8 divided by 3. Okay, when you get to this point, you're going to multiply all the numbers on the top first. So take pi times 30.25 times 8. And then last step is divide that by 3. Should get 253.4. And then what's my label? Meters. Meters cubed. Volume of a sphere. For volume of a sphere, we're going to follow V equals 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. Notice that it's not r to the second, it's r cubed. Okay? So, for a sphere, it's kind of nice. What's the only thing we have to know about the sphere?
Radius.
That's the only thing we have to know. Only thing we have to know is the radius in order to find the volume. Okay? So, looking at this example, we have 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. What is the radius of this circle or sphere? 5. Yep. So plug all of that in. By all of that, I mean the 5. 4 pi times 5 to the third divided by 3. So what does 5 to the third mean? 5 times 5 times 5. So we get 4 pi times 125 divided by 3. Now take the whole top part, multiply all those together, and then last step, divide by 3. So we have 4 times pi times 125 divided by 3. What do you get? 523.6. And then what's the label? Feet cubed. Okay? Questions over any of those formulas? Okay? Save the divided by 3 for last. Okay, that's always going to be your last step is divide by 3. So do the whole top part and then lastly divide by 3. Okay?